Are you teachable? Benjamin Franklin said that being ignorant is not so much a shame as being unwilling to learn. It's one thing to be unable to learn or to lack the resources to learn, but if you have been given the opportunity, the resources, and the ability to learn, and you choose not to, that is a real shame. In Psalm chapter 25, verses 4 and 5, the psalmist writes, "Show me your ways, Lord. Guide me in your truth and teach me, for you are God, my Savior, and my hope is in you all day long." During his lifetime, Jesus gave us the perfect example of a teachable follower of God. In John chapter 5, verse 19, we read, "So Jesus said to them, 'Truly, truly, I say to you, the Son can do nothing of his own accord, but only what he sees the Father doing. For whatever the Father does, that the Son does likewise.'" Now, Jesus was the Son of God. Jesus was, in fact, God. He was fully man and fully divine. Jesus didn't need to learn. Jesus already had all knowledge. But notice Jesus' words. Notice his perspective. And notice his understanding of his role as the Son of God. The Son can do nothing of his own accord. Jesus was very careful to make sure that we understood that he was not operating under his own power or initiative. He was not on a mission of his own. He was not some rogue savior making it up as he went along. No, Jesus was dependent on his Father for everything. The Son can do nothing of his own accord. "I'm not doing this on my own," Jesus said. "In fact, I don't do anything on my own. The Son sees what the Father is doing. I only do what I see my Father doing." Jesus understood his role, and Jesus understood his work. Jesus understood that he was not meant to accomplish his purpose on this earth on his own. He says, "I do whatever the Father does." As a follower of Jesus, I must ask myself, am I teachable? Am I humble enough to admit that I don't have all the answers? Am I man enough to say, hey, I don't exactly know if this is going to work. I'm going to ask around. I'm going to get some input. I'm going to listen to those who have more experience, more wisdom, and more knowledge than I do. It's not easy to say that, and it's not easy to do that, but it's the right thing to do. Just as Jesus learned from his Father that we must daily remind ourselves to have a teachable spirit. Just as Jesus always looked to the Father for guidance before he made any major decisions here on earth, we must not carry ourselves with an attitude of invincibility. You don't have all the answers. You don't have all the knowledge. You and I both need to be teachable. Whenever Jesus faced difficult choices and stressful situations, he always made it a point to separate himself, to get alone, and to prayerfully seek after God's heart. If Jesus put such a priority on depending on the Father for all things, how much more ought we to put such a priority on our lives? Are you teachable?